Imagine becoming one of the biggest movie stars on the planet, having millions of dollars, fans in every country, and everything you've ever dreamed of. But then life takes it all away. Your best friend dies. Your child is stillborn. The love of your life is killed in a tragic accident. Your own sister is diagnosed with cancer. Most people would break. Most people would disappear. But one man didn't. Instead, he became one of the kindest, most respected, and most mysterious celebrities in Hollywood. This is the unbelievable story of Keanu Reeves, the man who turned unbearable pain into unstoppable strength. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why millions of people don't just admire Keanu Reeves, they genuinely love him. Long before the expensive suits, the action movies, and the standing ovations, Keanu Reeves was simply a little boy trying to find where he belonged. He was born on September 2, 1964, in Beirut, Lebanon. Even his name carried a special meaning. Keanu comes from Hawaiian origins and is often interpreted as meaning cool breeze over the mountains. Ironically, his life would become anything but peaceful. His father left the family when Keanu was only 3 years old. Imagine growing up barely remembering your own father. That empty space stayed with him for years. His mother, Patricia Taylor, worked tirelessly to raise Keanu and his sister. She moved frequently, searching for better opportunities, from Lebanon to Australia to New York and finally to Toronto, Canada. Every move meant another new school, another new neighborhood, another chance to start over. For most children, that's exhausting. For Keanu, it became normal. He never stayed anywhere long enough to feel completely at home. And perhaps that's why, even today, he seems like a man who's always searching for something beyond fame. School wasn't easy, not because Keanu wasn't intelligent, but because he struggled with dyslexia. Reading became frustrating, assignments felt impossible, teachers often misunderstood him. Some believed he simply wasn't trying hard enough. But there was one place where none of that mattered: the hockey rink. On the ice, Keanu transformed. He wasn't the quiet kid anymore. He was fearless. His teammates nicknamed him the Wall because of his incredible goalkeeping skills. For a while, he dreamed of becoming a professional hockey player. Hollywood wasn't even on his radar, but life had different plans. A serious injury shattered those dreams. In an instant, the future he imagined disappeared. Most teenagers would have felt completely lost. Keanu did too. But sometimes, losing one dream forces you to discover another. Without hockey, Keanu began exploring something he'd never considered before: acting. At first, it wasn't about becoming famous. It was simply exciting. For the first time, he could become someone else. Someone without fear, someone with confidence, someone who belonged. He started appearing in local theater productions, then television commercials, then small television roles. Every opportunity taught him something new. He wasn't the most polished actor. He wasn't the most experienced. But there was something impossible to ignore: his determination. While others chased quick success, Keanu quietly worked, learning, failing, improving again and again. He wasn't trying to become a superstar. He was simply trying to survive. In the mid-1980s, Keanu packed his bags and moved to Los Angeles. He had no guarantees, no powerful connections, no famous family, only a dream and an incredible work ethic. Hollywood can be brutal. Thousands arrive every year believing they'll become stars. Most leave with nothing. Keanu understood the odds. Still, he kept auditioning. One rejection after another, one small role after another. But he never stopped, because deep inside he believed persistence could beat talent, and eventually it did. Everything began changing in 1989. A strange comedy about two clueless teenagers unexpectedly became a cultural phenomenon: Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Keanu's lovable performance instantly captured audiences. For the first time, Hollywood noticed him. The movie wasn't just successful, it proved something important. Keanu had charisma. People enjoyed watching him. He had that rare quality that cameras couldn't manufacture. Suddenly, more scripts arrived. More opportunities followed. But no one, not even Keanu himself, could have predicted what was coming next. Because only a few years later, one movie would transform him from a rising actor into an international superstar, and it would forever change action cinema. But before that happened, life was already preparing its next challenge, a challenge far more painful than anything Hollywood could offer. Keanu Reeves was finally becoming a Hollywood star. The money was coming. The fame was growing. His dream was finally becoming reality. But while the world celebrated his success, life was quietly preparing a series of heartbreaking tragedies that would test the strength of even the toughest person. 2. Before Keanu Reeves thought his career was finally taking off, Hollywood handed him the opportunity of a lifetime. In 1994, a script landed on his desk. The movie was called Speed. The premise sounded simple: a city bus rigged with a bomb. If its speed dropped below 50 miles per hour, everyone would die. No one expected it to become one of the biggest action films of the decade. But the moment audiences saw Keanu Reeves as Officer Jack Traven, everything changed. His calm confidence, his fearless action, and his quiet charisma made him an instant global superstar. Overnight, Keanu Reeves became one of Hollywood's most valuable actors. Movie studios wanted him. Directors trusted him. Fans loved him. From the outside, it looked like he was living the perfect life. But behind every smile, a storm was beginning to form, and no amount of fame could stop what was coming next. Before Keanu became a household name, he had one person who truly understood him: River Phoenix. River wasn't just another actor. He was Keanu's closest friend. The two shared dreams, laughter, late-night conversations, and a genuine bond that Hollywood rarely sees. Then on October 31, 1993, everything changed. Outside a nightclub in Los Angeles, River Phoenix collapsed. He had suffered a fatal drug overdose. He was only 23 years old. The news shocked the entire world. But for Keanu, it wasn't just another celebrity headline. He had lost a brother. Friends later described him as completely heartbroken. He rarely spoke publicly about River, but those who knew Keanu could see a part of him had changed forever. It was the first devastating loss. Sadly, it wouldn't be the last, not even close. Years later, Keanu fell deeply in love with actress Jennifer Syme. For the first time, he wasn't just thinking about movies. He was imagining a future, a home, a family. Then they received incredible news. Jennifer was pregnant. The couple couldn't have been happier. They even chose a name for their daughter, Ava Archer Syme Reeves. Everything seemed perfect until tragedy struck. Just weeks before the due date, doctors discovered that their baby had died in the womb. Their daughter was stillborn. Imagine preparing a nursery, buying tiny clothes, dreaming about your child's first smile, only to leave the hospital with empty arms. The grief was unbearable. Keanu and Jennifer tried to stay together. But sometimes, pain creates distance that love alone cannot heal. Eventually, their relationship ended. Keanu had lost not only his daughter, but also the future he had imagined. Most people never recover from heartbreak like that. Yet life still wasn't finished testing him. Only 18 months later, disaster struck again. Jennifer Syme was driving home after a party in Los Angeles. She lost control of her car. The vehicle crashed. Jennifer died instantly. She was only 28 years old. Think about that. In less than 2 years, Keanu lost his unborn daughter, then the woman he loved. Two unimaginable tragedies, back to back. Most people would have fallen into bitterness. Some would have blamed the world. Others would never smile again. But Keanu chose something different. He carried the pain quietly, without interviews, without public drama, without asking for sympathy. He simply kept moving forward, one day at a time. As if losing loved ones wasn't enough, another heartbreaking challenge arrived. Keanu's younger sister, Kim Reeves, was diagnosed with leukemia, cancer, a disease that has destroyed countless families. For Keanu, there was only one priority: his sister. He reportedly paused parts of his career to spend more time caring for her. He accompanied her to treatments, supported her emotionally, and never left her side. According to multiple reports, he also donated millions of dollars to cancer research. Not because he wanted publicity, but because he had witnessed the pain up close. People often ask, Why is Keanu Reeves so humble? Maybe the answer is simple. When you've experienced so much loss, you stop caring about expensive cars, luxury mansions, or Hollywood status. You begin valuing something much more precious: time, family, kindness, and life itself. Despite earning hundreds of millions of dollars, Keanu never became known for showing off. Instead, people kept sharing unbelievable stories that sounded almost too good to be true. A fan once found him quietly sitting on a park bench, eating a sandwich alone. No bodyguards, no cameras, just Keanu. Crew members have spoken about how he treated everyone equally. Whether someone was a famous actor or a behind-the-scenes technician, he showed them the same respect. On multiple productions, he reportedly gave generous bonuses and gifts to stunt teams and crew members, recognizing their hard work. To Keanu, success was never about standing above other people. It was about lifting others with him. And perhaps that's why millions of fans don't admire him just for his movies. They admire him for the person he chose to become. After surviving unimaginable heartbreak, Keanu Reeves could have disappeared from Hollywood forever. Instead, he came back stronger than ever. First, he changed science fiction forever with The Matrix. Then, years later, when everyone thought his career was over, he shocked the world again with John Wick. But the most incredible part of his story has nothing to do with fame. It has everything to do with the man behind the legend. 3. By the late 1990s, Keanu Reeves had already proven he could be an action star. But no one, not even Hollywood, was prepared for what would happen next. A script landed on his desk. It was strange, confusing, unlike anything anyone had ever seen. The movie was called The Matrix. At first, many people didn't fully understand the story. A world controlled by intelligent machines. Humans trapped inside a simulated reality. It sounded risky. Many studios doubted it would succeed, but Keanu believed in the vision. He trained for months, learning martial arts, wire fighting, and complex choreography. Every move had to look effortless. The work was exhausting. But when The Matrix hit theaters in 1999, it changed cinema forever. The iconic black coat, the sunglasses, and the slow-motion bullet-dodging scene made Neo one of the most legendary movie characters ever created. The Matrix wasn't just a blockbuster. It influenced action movies, video games, fashion, and pop culture across the world. Keanu Reeves was no longer just a Hollywood actor. He had become an icon. Success usually lasts forever, or at least that's what people think, but Hollywood doesn't work that way. After the Matrix trilogy, several of Keanu's films struggled at the box office. Critics began asking uncomfortable questions. Had his best years already passed? Was Keanu Reeves finished? New stars arrived. Studios focused on younger actors. For a while, it felt like Hollywood had quietly moved on. Many actors disappear after reaching this stage. Some never recover. Others spend years chasing another hit. Keanu didn't complain, he didn't attack critics, he simply kept working. Quietly, patiently, waiting for the right opportunity. And eventually that opportunity arrived. In 2014, a small action movie was released. Its budget was modest, its marketing wasn't massive. Few people expected much. The movie was called John Wick. The story sounded simple. A retired assassin, a stolen car, a puppy given to him by his late wife killed by criminals. What happened next shocked audiences. The action was unlike anything viewers had seen in years. Every punch, every reload, every fight sequence. Everything felt real because Keanu insisted on doing months of intense firearms and martial arts training. His dedication showed. The world fell in love with John Wick. Again, Keanu Reeves had done the impossible. He had reinvented himself. Not once, but twice. Very few actors in Hollywood history have successfully defined two completely different generations of action cinema. Keanu Reeves became one of them. Most celebrities are famous because of their movies. Keanu Reeves became famous for his character. Over the years, hundreds of stories about his kindness began appearing online. People shared moments of him giving up his subway seat without anyone recognizing him. Fans talked about meeting him in ordinary places where he treated everyone with patience and respect. Film crews described an actor who remembered names, helped coworkers, and never acted like he was more important than anyone else. Whether every viral story is perfectly accurate or not, one thing is undeniable. Keanu has built a reputation for humility over decades. In an industry often associated with ego, that makes him stand out. He reminds people that success doesn't have to change who you are. Sometimes, it reveals who you already were. Today, Keanu Reeves isn't just known for blockbuster films. He's also a musician, a motorcycle enthusiast, a producer, and someone who has quietly supported charitable causes, including cancer research. He rarely speaks about his donations. He rarely seeks attention for helping others. Perhaps because, for Keanu, kindness isn't something you perform. It's something you live. Even after decades in Hollywood, he still appears surprisingly grounded, still curious, still humble, still grateful. Maybe that's why audiences continue to connect with him, not because he seems larger than life, but because he feels human. Think about everything Keanu Reeves has endured. A father who wasn't there, constantly moving as a child, learning difficulties, the loss of his closest friend, the death of his unborn daughter, the tragic loss of the woman he loved, watching his sister battle cancer. Most people would have every reason to become bitter, to give up, or to lose faith. But Keanu chose a different path. He chose resilience. He chose compassion. He chose to keep moving forward. His story reminds us of something powerful. Life isn't measured by how many times you fall. It's measured by how many times you find the strength to stand back up. And perhaps that's why millions of people don't just admire Keanu Reeves. They respect him. Because behind every action scene, behind every blockbuster, is a man who understands pain, yet still chooses kindness. The next time you watch The Matrix or John Wick, remember you're not just watching one of Hollywood's greatest action stars. You're watching someone who turned heartbreak into hope, loss into strength, and fame into humility. Keanu Reeves proved that being a legend isn't about having a perfect life. It's about facing an imperfect one with courage. If Keanu Reeves' story inspired you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more incredible true stories about the world's most fascinating celebrities. And tell us in the comments, which Keanu Reeves movie is your all-time favorite, The Matrix or John Wick? Until next time, stay curious. And remember, sometimes the strongest people are the ones carrying the heaviest stories.